This is amazing, man. Pop onto Twitch this morning on November 6th, and you can imagine what's happening around people right now. Let's have a look at this. Creator update. New politics and sensitive social issues, CCL. We launched content classification labels last year to give you more control over the communities you build and to give viewers more control over the content they watch. Oh, really? Today, we're introducing a new CCL to label streams that include discussions or debates about politics or sensitive social issues so that viewers can decide if they want to engage with this content. Come on. This type of label is common across the industry. No, it's not. It's called shutting people up that don't agree with you, Twitch. And can also help advertisers better align their ads with content that reflects their brandish values. For more details on when you should apply the politics and sensitive social issues, CCL, check out our content classification guidelines. You guys, let's look at these together. Let's look at these guidelines together and see what their guidelines are. This should be good. We encourage you to stream whatever you and your communities are passionate about, as long as that content doesn't violate our community guidelines. Really? What about Hassan? However, while content that does not violate our community guidelines is allowed on Twitch, not all content or topics are appropriate for everyone, including younger viewers. In those cases, we require that you mark your stream with a content classification label. This is a problem. I don't know how Twitch doesn't understand. I mean, they do understand. Let me move my camera out of the way. My video out of my picture out of the way so you guys can see what I'm looking at here. This is an issue. All this means is they're going to do the same crap they did fucking last time when Biden was elected, and they're just going to silence people they don't agree with. That's what this turns into. Saw it on social media everywhere. Streamers need to apply content classification labels to indicate to viewers that the stream they're about to watch contains mature themes related to mature rated games, sexual themes, drugs, intoxication, excessive tobacco use, violent or graphic depictions, significant profanity or vulgarity, or gambling. This includes content from their co-hosts or invited guests. Content classification labels help viewers make informed choices about the content they watch. No, it doesn't. It makes it so Twitch can say, I don't agree with this politically, or I don't think this is appropriate, so I'm not going to show this to everyone. It's the same thing YouTube does. They put a freaking adult label on it when it's just something they don't agree with. It's pretty disgusting. And this is why Twitch is crashing as hard as it is. And I don't care that I'm live right now on Twitch. I have not made a dime in the 2 years I've been, or the year and a half, 2 years I've been monetized on this stupid site. And so I'm not losing anything by telling the truth here. And this is absolutely going on in my YouTube. This is preposterous. When to label your stream: mature rated games, sexual themes. See, painting. Oh, they're finally going to. Are they going to actually enforce this instead of seeing this crap on the main page? Well, I was first struggling to try to make content on this and stream on this platform. I would get up and be like, okay, I have like 8 viewers. I would look and there would be 5,000 viewers on the main stream, and all 3 of the first things I would see was chicks that are buck ass, almost naked, just barely wearing anything, if anything at all. And they were getting front page stuff. I've never been on the front page, but I don't have a huge following, and I don't really care that much to be anymore. I've realized that Twitch is pretty much a dying medium at this rate unless they change crap like this. I agree with doing this stuff here, but this isn't why they're doing it. That's the problem. I would agree overall if you have kids there, but also, why are you allowing kids to watch things on your site, Twitch? That is your responsibility as the site owner to make sure that people's ages are verified that use your site. It's that simple. There shouldn't be little kids watching people play games that are gory and violent, right? Is that your argument? What is this? What are you trying to come across here with? You have children streaming on your platform, and they're streaming violent games like Call of Duty running in the background here, which I'm going to play in a minute. When do you fix things yourself? You need to clean up in-house before you try to tell the content creators what else to do. You haven't even dealt with Hassan, have you? Or have you? Maybe. I'm behind. Have you caught up with all that? Have you dealt with all of that yet? Have you apologized to the people in Israel for how you didn't allow them to have pages made during the crap that's been going on over there? Are you going to clean house first, Twitch, before you try to tell us how to do things? This is kind of pathetic, and it's kind of silly. I get it, but if you had been enforcing all of this in the first place, That would have been great. Violent and graphic depictions. We require streams to be labeled when they feature violent or graphic content that goes beyond animated or clearly fake depictions of violence. Meaning, it's okay to show gory, violent crap in video games. Come on, guys. They're not limited to fictional, realistic depictions of violence or media in video games. What do you mean? So you're not going to allow Mortal Kombat, but you're going to allow Call of Duty? Is that what it boils down to? Call of Duty is a lot more realistic than Mortal Kombat, folks. Creating art that features mutilation or gore. I mean, yeah, I would understand making a label for that. That's fully plausible. Why didn't you? Maybe you did. I don't do the art thing here so much. Gambling makes sense. Significant profanity and vulgar. Streams that use extreme vulgar language in a persistent and excessive manner throughout the duration of the stream must be marked for vulgar language. For example, if strong language is a regular or defining part of your stream or content, or you use terms like F, C, or P in every other sentence, you must notify users. How about the dudes that drop the N-bomb without the hard R? How about that? Because I hear that all the damn time on your platform, you freaking hypocrites. Are you going to let me do that? I'm not going to, but are you going to let me start doing that? Are you going to make it equal for everybody? This is a problem we've been having with you, Twitch, is you aren't doing things equally when you're supposed to be. It's pretty disgusting. Get your shit together. Politics and sensitive social issues. Ironic that I would get this the day after Trump wins re-election or election again into office in the United States. It's weird that this would suddenly be a policy when the last president for 4 years has either been AFK or a total vegetable tanking our economy. But what now? Now we're going to be censored, right? Because now we want to be able to say we won, right? On the conservative end of it. Twitch, you are hypocritical and disgusting, and this is why your platform is dying. I'm going to stick around until they ban me just to spite them. Like I said, I don't make any money on it. I'm going to turn my ads off, though, completely. If you guys see ads on my Twitch, let me know. That'd be great, because I might, if I find ads on my Twitch, I might try to look at legal possibilities here for compensation. It's that simple. They've been screwing everybody over except for certain people they like. This platform is dying. I don't know where to go from here. This is why I've been spending more time making YouTube videos. So Twitch, you owe a lot of people an apology, and this isn't helping your case. Live streams of protest rallies to civil unrest related to civil rights issues or government policies. That's an interesting one. So, streams featuring former or current political officials, and the content includes discussions with these individuals around public policies. This happened because Trump got on and did some talk shows, like Rogan being one of them and a couple others. Rogan doesn't live stream it here. He has some class, but there's some other folks that do. And guess what? Hassan was talking with terrorists on your platform, and you didn't do anything about it. The hypocrisy is so real right now, it's seething. Live coverage of commentary on election civic processes or election-related disputes. You guys aren't allowed to talk about this stuff anymore. This is for the grown-ups only. We expect kids to be able to transition at the age of 9, but we sure can't let them have any say in politics that will affect them in the future. They should not be able to hear or know anything about this. Look, I understand. I'm all for banning that in schools. I think public education forums are not the place to have political issues discussed outside of a very mainline black and white. But this is different. This is way different. You're not a government agency, dude. Discussing military conflicts, foreign policy decisions, or national security matters. Okay, this is stupid. Why shouldn't people be able to talk about what's going on around them? You allow everyone else to do that crap. You allow chicks to get half naked in the hot tubs and make money, and while dudes that are on this site for what it was originally meant for, streaming fucking video games, can't get anywhere. When are you going to figure yourselves out, guys? You need to do some insight. You need to sit down and do some introspection, Twitch. Streams focused on discussing topics like gender, race, sexuality, or religion in a polarizing or inflammatory manner. Again, dude, you finally made some bans across the board that were much needed, but they're not permanent. You gave some slaps on the wrist. And again, this is talking about labeling this content. Maybe they're trying to do away with the ban so they can excuse not having to get rid of Hassan. Because I don't know what Hassan's doing with these guys on his knees in the background, but somebody's getting some kind of favor somewhere because something is going on here that doesn't make a whole lot of sense. Labeling not required. Streams containing informational or educational content that aim to share knowledge in a neutral, fact-based manner rather than engaging in any kind of advocacy or an issue or candidate. For example, sharing the history of how votes in the U.S. presidential election are counted to determine the next president, or merely encouraging individuals to vote or register to vote. Intermittent mentions of politics, politicians, or sensitive social issues are not required to have the politics-sensitive label issues discussed. No labels is required if you're speaking about your lived experiences on topics such as gender, race, sexuality, or religion. You don't have to have any kind of labeling on your stream if you are using your experience to tell 9-year-olds to transition their gender. What the fuck is wrong with you? This platform is disgusting, Twitch. You guys are fucking gross. I'm sick to deal with you guys. I'm gonna stick on because that's what I do. I want to stick around for the chaos because it's gonna give me good content on a platform that actually makes sense. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below if you're watching on YouTube. I'm gonna go try to play some Call of Duty. It's another fucking problem altogether.